Alright, beginning of the loop, come from Chiang Mai, riding around. We're at Kong Nam.
Let's go!
Let's go indeed. Alright, this is my Chiang Mai loop video. I hope you guys find it interesting.
Some amazing place. And the road itself is amazing. But like outside, some places are great. And this is I guess yeah, that's a rice field, but like it's empty now. It's just
Yeah, it's
dried up.
drained of all the water.
Yeah. Like
Wow, it goes on forever.
yeah, exactly, right? There's still like there's animals back there. Just farms. It's great, man. Wanna jump on?
Yeah, let's go.
So for this video, I mainly want to talk about the loop itself, with things to expect or prepare for, things you might know, things you might not know, to help you with your own loop journey. I won't be adding much content outside of riding along the loop, because I think that's something that you're going to want to discover yourself. The whole point of going round on a loop is to have an adventure and discover things and look for stuff on the map to go to, find viewpoints and cool spots. So I'll leave that to you guys. But something to start with on this loop, this is the Chiang Mai loop. So Chiang Mai is the starting point. Then we ended up going to Pai, then Pang Mu, then Mae Sarang, then Chang Kareng. I probably butchered all of those, so hopefully I've edited them on the screen. So these destinations are actually really easy to get to on the loop. It's basically one big long main road that is a very nicely done road. And the majority of the road is very smooth, hardly any potholes whatsoever on the main road, and it is very comfy to ride and a lot of fun. So if you're worried about potholes or it being dangerous, like, of course there's a bit of danger here and there, but it is a wonderful road to do a loop on, especially if it's your first loop. This is a great first loop. You'll feel very comfortable after the first day of riding to Pai. That's almost like your training wheels coming off, and if you're happy with that, you're going to be happy with the rest of the journey, so no need to fret. Like, the most hazardous part we saw was this part here, where the road had obviously collapsed and they were like building it round, and that was it. Apart from that, I'd say if you want to go off the main road, like you want to get to a viewpoint, then at that point sometimes it can get pretty rough, like a lot of potholes, and you want to slow down a bit just to, you know, not bang your wheels into any big potholes. So let's talk about Pai as the first destination on the loop. Now, you can just go to Pai, spend your time there, and then go back to Chiang Mai, and that is completely fine. Pai is a great place. It's got both a party vibe and a very relaxed and chilled vibe at the same time. It's very easy to get to. You don't even need to ride a bike to get to Pai. You can get on one of the buses. There's lots of different ways you can get there. Very easy to get to, and well worth going to. Some great viewpoints out there, some great bars, fireplaces, people with guitars singing. Like, it's a great time. There's activities, there's like plenty of water activities there as well for you to do. So yeah, if you just want to go to Pi and you're thinking of doing the full loop, but then you end up thinking, oh, I like Pi, I'm going to stay here, then stay in Pi. It's completely fine. So when riding from destination to destination on the loop, I'd say each destination takes about 3 hours to get to. So I'm talking about home-based destinations, places where you're gonna book a hostel or an Airbnb if you can find one, or somewhere to stay. 3 hours. So that's partially why I say, if you're fine with going to Pi, then you'll be fine with the rest of them, because they're all about the same distance away from each other. It makes it all very doable. If you're gonna go around, bring a coat and a jacket if you can find one, or a hoodie, something to stay warm. At night time, if you're gonna go watch a sunset out in the middle of nowhere, you really do want a hoodie, because yeah, you can ride in the cold and you'll probably be fine, but you'll be so much more comfortable with a hoodie and coat. Even during the day with the sun full blast, it's actually quite comfortable and you don't overheat. So yeah, hoodie, coat, gloves even, if you're going to go at altitude up the mountain, well recommended. Something to bring with you. Getting Chiang Mai before going, you can stop by a decathlon or any sort of shop there, and bring some clothes to cover up a little bit. I would totally recommend, when you're comfortable, getting your earbuds on and playing some music on the ride. It's a simple road, you're following along, you don't have to worry about turns as much, you're just looking for cars in front and behind you, and it is an amazing experience listening to your tunes whilst riding on this beautiful road.
Balls!
Let's talk the bike. What bike to get? Should you get 125cc, 160, something even more powerful? I'll tell you what. Do not get a 125cc bike for this loop. When you get to elevation or certain inclines, the 125 just won't cut it. 160cc is your minimum speed for your bike that you want. If you want a faster bike or more powerful bike and you can ride that, go for it. You're going to have a great time. You're also going to have a great time with 160cc. You're not going to feel like it's too weak. Maybe the highest point of a mountain, like very high up, you will feel the bike start to slow down. But the whole loop, I had 160cc. It worked perfectly. You're going to want to wear sunglasses. Now, some bike shops, you've got the helmets with visors on them. I would avoid most of the visors for sunglasses or glasses in general, just because they're all scratched up and you're going to lose a lot of vision and beautiful views from having the visor down. And then because you're going to want to have it up, because you're going to want to see stuff, then it's just going to create wind resistance and it's just not going to be fun. So I would avoid like an open visor. Some of them have visors that go into the helmet. They work great. but you definitely want to have a good pair of sunglasses, your riding sunglasses for the loop. Might even be something you want to purchase just before going out, just so you can make sure you enjoy those beautiful views out there. Also, before leaving your bike rental shop, make sure to tighten up the phone holder, especially if you're planning to go off-piste a little bit and go on some of the rougher parts of the loop to get to viewpoints. It's going to get shaky, and if you've got a big or small phone, it's going to shake that phone holder, and if it's not super tight, then you're going to have problems, and it's going to be annoying. You're going to have to ride with your phone in your pocket, and you can go sound only. To be honest, like I've said before, it's one road, so it's actually very easy to ride, and you probably don't need to have your phone up like I did for most of the ride. But if you like to have it there just for being able to control media and being able to quickly navigate to somewhere else, then get it tightened up. Every bike shop will have the tools to tighten it up, and I'm sure if you're staying at any hostel, they'll have some tools laying about to help you if you get into any trouble with your phone holder. Finally, let's talk about accommodation. Where the hell do you stay the night when going around on the loop? Well, I can say from experience, it is very easy to find somewhere on the day that you're riding. You don't need to pre-book every place in advance. Of course, if you want to do that, go for it. But you can turn up that day, and as long as you look at booking before 3 or 4 p.m., you're going to be completely fine. To be honest, even if you book afterwards, you'll be fine. There's hostels along the way. Booking.com had somewhere for every single stop, and you'll almost always find a hostel or accommodation where you can stay and enjoy your time. That's the loop. I hope you guys enjoy and have an adventure. Bye.